You know, we always refer to Mike Maddox as Mr. VPP, and for a good reason. He has brought us to new levels and brought the whole association, I think, to be the excellence in health and safety conferences that we present every year. There's no doubt in my mind that his legacy would be, if we pull it off, the codification of VPP in the Department of Labor budget.
I can't imagine a man that is more dedicated to the organization and to the betterment of a safe workplace.
Well, I think what Mike has brought to us is passion. He's tireless. He's always been a leader for us. I think he's been a great example, and he has led us to new heights.
So, for me, Mike, I really think of him as a coach. There is a sea of people out there just like me that he has guided, coached, and helped for many years. And a lot of people look at him as this leader, and that he is the epitome of a leader, because he wants to see everybody go further than him, achieve greater things than he has achieved.
Passionate, a people person, and every once in a while a little stubborn. I would say people are your most important asset, and in order for us to work together, we've got to get labor management and OSHA working together, and he has helped me put people first and really get to know people. If you ever see him, he's the first one out there shaking hands with people, trying to get to know them, and it's just something I truly admire about Mike. Mike, as you move on and look at the future, keep working on those directions. Navigating with you in a car has always been an experience.
Mike Maddox is going to leave a legacy of taking VPP not only to the next level, but the level after that. He has done tremendous work with Congress, with different companies, not just in America, but globally. And he will leave the legacy of growing VPP as the best safety and health management program throughout the world.
I mean, it's very obvious from the get-go when you first meet Mike that he's very passionate about VPP. That's the first thing that kind of draws you to him, and his willingness to work with others to really help the association, help those companies that are wanting to improve their safety and health process, and just really be a champion for the cause.
I think early on Mike instilled the importance of being an SGE and being an active SGE, getting out to other sites and not only helping others with outreach, but bringing some things back to your own facility. And then the other part is just networking at the conferences. He's always the first to encourage you to do that, meet many people and build your network. And I've built a pretty big network over the years thanks to that advice, and I tap into that network regularly.
Mike is truly a leader of people. He believes in VPP and what it stands for. And when somebody like that with that much passion and love and drives, I mean, he's like the Pied Piper of VPP. So when Mike says VPP, people follow. You know, he's just that kind of guy.
I've worked with Mike on 6 different VPP sites, and Mike has an uncanny way of getting people to believe in themselves, getting teams to come together. I don't think you can do that through taking a slow approach. Mike is very direct, as you mentioned, tenacious, and very passionate about what he does. And I think in the end, his belief in people and the ability to bring out the best in people is probably one of his better qualities.
Michael is the Obi-Wan Kenobi of VPP. No matter who you talk to, if it's someone in Congress, someone in an association outside of the VPPPA, or at any of the facilities that participated, everybody knows Mike. He is the voice and the face of VPPPA. He's been an inspiration to everyone. He's been a lot of fun to work with. He's got a passion for this program and this process. And it's not just about the program with Michael, it's about the people. And you can see that in the way he is.
Been one of the best mentors I've ever had.
Yeah.
He knows everyone. And if he doesn't know them, he pretends like he knows them. But one of the best come-aways that I've ever had from Mike is how he talks to people, how he treats people. They're always a long-lost friend. They're always doing a great job when it comes to VPP. And I believe that he really makes people feel welcome when they attend a conference like this.
He's a driving force in it. Just never seen someone so passionate about something like VPP and the association. You know, he makes sure that they work well together, they mesh together, they support one another. You know, he's just tenacious, passionate. I guess that's probably the best word to describe it, passionate about both entities, the association and the program.
When the owner of the AIM passed away, him and Miss Sharon just kind of made sure I was okay, made sure AIM was okay, scooted us along. Sometimes I feel like he's a cheerleader for us in our success, and he just really, as passionate as Sully was with AIM, he was as passionate to make sure that we were a success and that VPPPA was a success. And so I would say I find that he's like a cheerleader for us.
His passion for VPPPA, we'll just start there, is I'm not sure he'll ever go away, to be quite honest. Even after he retires, even if he didn't live near that office, I feel like he would just be making phone call after phone call, checking on people, seeing how the programs work and how the association's doing. But for VPP, his passion is just indescribable. His tenacity, he's taught all of us how to fight for something that is truly worthy of fighting for. He just doesn't take his hand off of you. You know, he teaches us how to not only, even for at conferences, not only how to represent our organization, but how to represent ourselves for our companies that we work for. My father passed away in '96, and Mike took me under his wing, not even knowing anything about my dad. And so, personally, I will miss, even though I don't see him all the time, you know, I'm his daughter, his VPP daughter, so to speak, I guess. So I will miss that. Professionally, I will just miss feeling like I can call him whenever I need to about a situation because he's retiring, but I still have his phone number, so. And I'll also miss, just to throw this in there, I'll also miss Sharon too. You know, Mike gets a lot of attention, but she is so strong behind him, and I'll definitely miss her guacamole. But they're moving closer, so